Hey guys, what's up? Yeah, it is a package open today, a TGIF kind of package opening, if you will. And I believe this is potentially, as I'm looking, potentially, I think maybe the 16th, 17th of the year. I have to, you'll see it in the description, but basically, for the month of March, I think it's about the 5th or 6th one, or even 7th, who knows? Again, you'll just find out in the description and the title. But yeah, these are package. These are things I ordered from Amazon this past Wednesday, actually past Tuesday evening into Wednesday. They just came today. One of them was supposed to be scheduled for Monday, but I think they figured, wait a minute, let's just, get it out there now. We got it all set and ready, I should say, all set up. And, lo and behold, as you can see, I have not one but two packages to open up here for all of you to see of exactly what I got. So, yeah, like I said, one of them, the top one, I think was supposed to be scheduled for Monday, but got rescheduled for today. That is one thing some people have talked about when it comes to the orders through Amazon, like with recent items that, they've been waiting to be released and they want to order online to, for safety reasons right now. And some people have said, oh, well, this item was scheduled for this, but Amazon bumped it up to this. So, that's pretty cool for Amazon and anybody to do. And this isn't the only package openings that I'll be doing within the week's time. I actually have another few package openings coming next week because I did some more ordering today. And then I got some coming up, believe it or not, around April Fool's Day. And that's no joke. That's when they expect it, although they could change that and it comes a lot sooner. We shall see. But without further ado, guys, let's basically open these packages and see exactly what they are. And we're going to start with the package that was originally supposed to come on Monday because it was coming out of Louisville, Kentucky. Yeah, out of Shepherdsville, Kentucky. Not Louisville, but Shepherdsville, Kentucky. In the fulfillment center there. And like I said, obviously, they had it ready to go, or basically set to go, if you will, a lot sooner than they thought. Because like I said, I ordered it on Tuesday evening into Wednesday morning, and it just came today along with the other one. And this again was the one expected for Monday, so that was fortunate enough for me. So let's see what it is. If I need my knife or not, it doesn't look like I do yet. So let's see what it is. We're gonna open it up here. Okay, we got some plastic to get out of the way. So the first thing we have, oh, this is good. First thing we have is a book that I've kind of kept my eye on for a while and been wanting to get a hold of ever since it was announced it was coming out, or well, at least it surprised me when I found out it was being released or had been released by Eric W. Shorts, the guy behind the Sabrina online series. And basically the first two books I've shown you before, the Sabrina book 1 and book 2, the first 20 something years of the character. Basically it's a collection of all the online web comics that you see at the SabrinaOnline.com website, and which is still continuing today because you can get those. You can get new stories as well as you can get early access to the stories if you join his Patreon or subscribe to his Patreon. And so basically what Eric decided to do is he decided to take one big event that was hinted at the end of the second year, at the end of the second book, which they did follow through on. And that is Sabrina and RC, her boyfriend turned husband, getting a baby or having a baby. The baby now known as Danielle. And that's exactly what we get here. It is a big, colorful comic book like trade paperback. It's a collection almost in huge size, almost very comic book inspired. And I think that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to go the comic book direction with a lot of these now because because obviously he's planning to release them in book form down the line. So he decided to do it with baby steps. And lo and behold, before you know it, here you go. We have the entire saga or story of Sabrina giving birth to her daughter Danielle, who already is a character in her own right, if you will. So yeah, I think we got right there, Danielle. So basically, the daughter is a character in her own right now, especially if you follow the webcomic on SabrinaOnline.com, as well as the Patreon. If you follow the Patreon of Eric W. Shorts, one of them at least, when it comes to this because you get early access. But yeah, the character of Danielle, the baby's becoming quite the character, and it's just really cool. It's just really cool that, you know, I've said it before. I think it's just really cool. He's continuing the series, and the way he's formatting it now, obviously, is because he wants to release it like it's a real, actual comic book. So that's pretty cool. So we'll put those aside right here. And what do I have here? Let me just check, guys. Let me see. Do I get? I don't have. I don't have my phone connected. Let me check, guys. Just real quickly. I'm gonna pull this up for a second, guys. Hold on. Yeah, this might end up going into a couple of parts, but that's fine. It's no problem. But anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, straighten that out for you guys. But anyway, though, that's, you know, I'm kind of glad he's doing it that way because it makes it more, you know, I guess more organized perhaps. But anyway, yeah, it's just great he's continuing it. Next up, got a couple of T-shirts. Looks like I've always been wanting to get some T-shirts lately. In fact, I've been wanting to get T-shirts of this guy for quite some time, especially ever since his unfortunate passing over a decade ago, which is about 12 years ago in June, believe it or not. I've been wanting to get them and never had a chance to, and I've always been looking. And anytime you try to find T-shirts based on artists that have passed or still currently around, it's kind of hard to get because even if you order them, you find out, oh, it's going to take weeks, maybe months. Thankfully, that wasn't the case here because the secret, I guess, when it comes to Amazon is you got to look them up on and make sure they have a Prime account that gets them to you a lot sooner. As well as the fact that, you know, when I look at Hot Topic, you know, they don't have any T-shirts, not many T-shirts as this guy anyway. But thankfully, Amazon and their partners do. And it is, pull this out, and it is men's size, guys. Do not worry about that. But we have, and I'm going to have to be delicate with this, a large Michael Jackson Dangerous shirt, but on both sides, which is pretty freaking cool. I was gonna say, looks like a bit of a feather, but yeah, really cool. It's really cool to get this. It's a two-side deal. Basically, this is the front, this is the back, but I'm just really happy to have this, and can't wait to wear it when I get that opportunity. Put that over here. And it's gonna be one of the shirts that I hang up with the hangers because it's that, well, you know, it's that kind of a T-shirt, if you will. It's a collectible, and you'll wear it whenever you want. It's the kind of T-shirt that I could wear actually around the house anyway, or even at an event. And then we have another one here, and this one we'll put some of the trash in here actually. And I'm probably gonna have to wash these anyway, just to on delicate, that is. And we have, look at that, another one. So that's pretty cool. It's really nice. So again, I'm probably gonna have to wash these on delicate because even if you get them and everything, you have to wash them. Because I remember when I got the My Little Pony anniversary ones, the 80s inspired shirts from Amazon, when they made that partnership with Hasbro and San Diego Comic-Con, I had to wash them as well because even though they may have not been worn, you don't want to chance that. So anyway, that's pretty much for the first box, which was originally supposed to come on Monday. And now the next one, and by the way, I'm filming this in 4K, and I probably have to, like I said, when I put it together, it'll be converted to possibly 2K at the most. But anyway, getting on to the next one here. This one came out of North Las Vegas, Nevada, or South Lake, Utah. Well, it's not South Lake, South Lake City, Utah. And this one was scheduled for today, not Monday, so let's see what it is. And if it's what I think it is, you know, some of these things I've been having my eye on for a while, and some of them are great additions to the 80s movie catalog collection that we have, because we grew up on these as a family and watched them. So, okay, so what do we have here? Okay, so, first of all, they should have put this in plastic. This is a Second Chance. I think we have a copy of this somewhere. I do know that when I came back to Kansas after my birthday in 2006, that I rented this movie and then I used my ILO, not my Sony, but my ILO DVD. I think it was my ILO, or was it my No, it was my ILO. It was my ILO, which is ILO. DVD recorder to actually copy this onto DVD. I have that somewhere. I don't know where, but I don't know where my mom's original copy of this is. So I figured just get her another one so she can have it about to watch it. And they actually made a big deal about this because Michael W. Smith is in his first big starring role, if you will. And it's actually a pretty good movie. If you haven't seen Second Chance, it's good, and the soundtrack's really good too. So I would recommend watching Second Chance if you ever get a chance to do that. And it is PG-13 rated. Michael W. Smith is no stranger to being on camera in a show, in movies or shows. The way I got introduced to him was he guest starred at the end of one of the episodes of Secret Adventures, which is a good show, good family show, kid show, whatever that you should check out. So yeah, we have Second Chance here. It's pretty cool. Then, what else do we have? Okay, so we also have something that I don't think my mom has, but it's actually good. It's by someone she follows, and that's Joel Osteen's "Empty Out the Negative," which I'm sure she'll take good pride in reading. So yeah, it's called "Empty Out the Negative," which I really like. Which, you know, the one thing about Joel Osteen and John Hagee is, and even Joyce Meyer and Beth Moore, you know, they do put out some good books that once you give a chance to read them, actually very insightful and sometimes life-changing, if you will, as well. So I got her that as well to go with Second Chance. And then, last but not least, this is kind of a last but not least, well, not last for not for the box, there's still stuff in there. But last but not least, this is something I actually got on DVD, but I've been wanting to get the Blu-ray for a while. It's the classic, iconic 1980s film with Jennifer Beals, Flashdance, and this is where that iconic 80s song "What a Feeling" and "Maniac" came from. So yeah, got Flashdance on Blu-ray finally, and can't wait to play this and see how it looks. They do have Footloose and everything, but Footloose is like a little bit more, and it has to like take time to come from overseas to here, apparently, from what I understand. So yeah, I just decided to go with Flashdance for the time being. And see what, and just add that to the movies collection that we have. So really cool to get that. And now, up next, we're going to start out with this. This is what I think it is. This is something that Hasbro actually made an announcement that they were doing, and a lot of us were glad they were doing it because this year marks 35 years. This August, 35 years this August since this movie came out. And there've never been, appropriate, and that's a helicopter. That's a helicopter. You could hear that. Yeah. I don't see it or anything because it's cloudy outside. It's raining today. But anyway, like I was saying, this came out. Everybody's been wanting something like this for a while. And in my most recent order I did today, I've got 2 more coming. Actually, 3 more coming, I think. Yeah, 3 more coming. Like I said, 2 of them are coming around the 1st and another one next week. So I'm going to get a majority of these as they come out. But what this is part of Hasbro and Takari's Studio Series. It's known as Studio Series 86. And it is Blur, but not just any version of Blur, Transformers the Movie Blur. That's right, Transformers the Movie Blur, which I'm really happy to have. And what's interesting about this Blur, about these figures as a box, is you don't have to throw, you don't need to throw the box away. Because the inside of the box is actually, if you can see real closely, is a display of a background of Autobot City. So that's really cool. It basically, each inside of the box is a background display that's iconic to that character in the film. So I'm just really glad to get it and everything. So that's the first. That's the first of many more to come. The other ones that I have on track are the ones that have been most noted right now, and some others. And that's a wrong number. Sorry about that. That's a wrong number. It's that time of year with taxes and stuff where, you're going to get all these calls and everything. But like I said, basically, each background here is iconic to the character. Is iconic to the character from the movie. So this one is Blur battling at Autobot City. And then we got a few others as well that when they come out, I'll show you them. But if you want to get more detail already, then go here on YouTube, and people already have some of these that they've talked about and reviewed them, and they've shown the background on them. But I'm just glad to get it because, again, it's 35 years of Transformers the movie. A movie that I've seen so many times, my sisters can pretty much tell you that I know every line, if you will. So yeah, we have Blur here of the Transformers, the Hasbro Studios series of Transformers, the movie, which is 86. It's called Studio Series 86, which I think is kind of cool. And then last but not least, we have something that I got to give a shout out to Mad Little Pixels. He talked about this because if there was one thing a lot of us, when it came to like having the Super Retrocade or even the Sega Genesis Mini, that we've been wondering about, I've been curious about, and that is, why, it's like what controllers are compatible with the Super Retrocade? What controllers are compatible with the Genesis Mini to play certain games? Because there are certain games that require 6 buttons, not 3, but 6 buttons, like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, stuff like that. Or if you want to play like some of the Sonic games on the Genesis Mini, you want to have that authentic, Genesis feel. So what Mad Little Pixel did is he looked and he basically did a listing. He did a video. I'll try to find it here and list it at the end. He did a listing of controllers that he said were compatible with the Super Retrocade because of certain, there's certain ways you want to play a game, right? And when he got to the Genesis one, he said this was one of the better ones out there. And some of the pictures I've seen people display, in reviewing this controller, have basically echoed those same sentiments, that this is the best choice you're going to get for something like the Super Retrocade, for the Genesis Mini, and for the PC or whatever, to play Genesis-like games in the appropriate way, in the correct way. So I'm really happy. So I'm just really happy to finally have this. And it shows you on the back what it's compatible with right there. In fact, it shows you on the front, and then it shows you on the back here. It says for PC, Mac, Steam, PC, PS3, Switch, and Genesis Mini. But it doesn't say Retrocade because obviously everybody knows that the Retrocade, one of the most popular features on it that nobody really likes to talk about, especially those that promote it, is the fact that you can add ROMs to it via, SD card or USB flash drive like I've done. So yeah, just really happy to have this finally, and can't wait to test it out and see if it exactly, easy for me to say, if it's exactly, does the job. If it exactly does the job, I should say, that people say it does. And it is a Sega approved device. Of course, it's got the Sega seal. So I'm just really happy to, try that out with the Retrocade and possibly the Genesis Mini as well. But anyway, though, guys, that's going to do it for this edition of this package opening edition, if you will. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are down below. Let me know in the comment section or the live chat during the premiere. Check out my Patreon at BW Roses, and I will talk to you all later. Again, I got more, I should say, package openings upcoming in the next week or so, a couple weeks. So get ready to check those out when they happen. But until next time, guys, take care. God bless. And I am out. Thank you all for watching. Peace.